Skip, and then have questions for the Cardinal student athletes, and then back to Skip.
Oh, sorry for making everybody wait. It's obviously a tough night. Want to congratulate Cal State Fullerton. They, as you saw, they played really good. They pitched well. They played great defense. Man, shortstop, I'd take my hat off to them. First baseman. It's not easy going to a hostile environment and come away. And like I told our kids out there, there's no shame, in losing to a great program with great players. Very proud of our kids, how hard we fought. And I just, made it clear how much fun they are to coach. And if you love college baseball, it's a great game. It's a shame somebody's got to lose. Unfortunately, tonight it's the Cardinals. But I made sure our guys, I say keep your head high. They got nothing to be ashamed of. They played extremely hard. Just didn't work out.
Thanks, Coach.
Josh, can you just tell us about how you're feeling right now? Kind of sum up the game, the emotions that's running through your head right now.
Yeah, obviously it's just really disappointing. It's a tough loss, but like Coach said, it's hats off to Cal State Fullerton, and they earned it tonight. But just playing with those seniors and the guys we're going to lose to the draft, it was a fun ride with them. So.
Fair foul, Dan.
Players first, then we'll get the fair foul.
From my view, I thought it was foul, but I don't know.
Will, tell us more about your season as well. It's a great season from all of you guys, up and down through the lineup at every position, defensively, hitting, pitching, everything. Just tell us, what your thoughts are, sum up the season for you.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a great season. Just came up a little short. It was awesome playing with those seniors. You guys are losing to the drafts. We'll never get to play with them again, but we'll come back next year and we'll have a good team and be strong. It was fun this year.
Josh, I've got to ask you about the catch. You fall down, you grab it, a little shimmy shake there at the end.
Yeah, I was again amped up again for this game, and I was just really excited and was just trying to have as much fun as I could out there tonight, and I've almost died on that, so I'd rather I just had to shimmy it out.
What happened at the end of the seventh inning, Josh, with you and the third base coach?
I think Lucas came up and told me they were, I think they were trying to relay pitches out of the glove. I just kind of took it personal and just wasn't very happy about it. So I just had a few words with him, and that was it.
Will, can you talk about that home run? You probably did have one of the best views in the ballpark of what seeing a fair foul.
Yeah, no, I guess it just hooked around. I thought it landed to the left of the foul pole, but I don't know. They called it fair, and so did the replay.
Well, from your perspective, what did you see out of Josh tonight on the mound and his effort and intensity out there?
It was all there. He was spotting up his fastball. Slider was nasty, and he was really competing and really holding them to one run. It was awesome.
Guys, when you think back on this team, what words will you use to describe just this team as a whole?
I just think competitive. There from the fall and spring, people are fighting for positions, and you got a guy like Danny Rosenbaum, for example, who just look what he did in this postseason. That was just incredible. And I know he had his ups and downs, but he's got a freshman and Brendan McKay playing most of the time over him, and just the all-around competitiveness, I think is just the biggest thing, and we would get down in games and just never quit. This team would just never quit, and it was a special team, and it was a lot of fun this year.
John, can you talk about facing David Almeida Barrera? Obviously he had a great game today. What was he doing well up there?
I think he just has a really good approach. He stays on the ball well. That pitch I threw him in the first was down and in at his kneecap, and it was a great pitch and even a better swing. So hats off to him, and he came through in a big situation tonight. I think it was whatever he hit the home run in the extra innings. But he's just got a good approach and just a good approach and good for him.
One more question for the student athletes. Anything else?
Well, your thoughts just kind of on the season in general. I know it's probably not a great time to sum it up, but what would you think when you look back on it?
I'm just going off of what Josh said, just how he always competed and just showed our toughness. I don't know how many times we came back from a deficit and just couldn't tonight, but it was a lot of fun playing with these guys and just having the time of my life.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Questions for Skip?
Dan, what explanation did you get on the foul ball or foul ball home run?
Yeah, the rule is you can go out and ask for a video review, but that's the only time you can talk to the umpire. So whatever call they make, you just have to live with it. So I don't get an explanation.
What do you think from your vantage point?
I have a similar view like Will Smith does. I wouldn't have walked out there if I didn't think it was foul. I'm not going to waste everybody's time. It's a long game, and if I honestly thought it was fair, I'd have stayed in the dugout. I'm not just going to walk out there, But I told our guys in the outfield, and I say it all the time, we're not going to blame an umpire. I really thought the last couple weekends we had great umpires. I told one of the NCAA reps, I really, and I'm not gonna say the guy's name who made the call. I really like him. He's a really good umpire. I tell our kids all the time, these guys are human. We're not gonna live and die off of one play. We had our chances. The 2 games we lost, we had chances to drive in a run. We didn't. We left winning runs on the table. And when you're the home team, you got to take advantage of those opportunities, and we didn't do it.
Had a couple times, take advantage of opportunities. Had a couple times with guys on third, and just for whatever reason, just couldn't get them in. Any common thread there?
Yeah, just good teams making good pitches, and I definitely, as a coach, you feel responsible. I apologize to the kids. You just feel like you didn't push the right buttons, and our job's to help them succeed, put them in opportunities to succeed, and so you feel responsible, as a coach.
You've given a specific interpretation on the replay. Did they say that it hit the pole or not?
Like I said, I walk out there and I say I think the ball's foul. Could you check the video review? They then meet as an umpiring staff. They don't have to check it. They decide, is it worth checking? And I think we had 3 video reviews this weekend. They then go to the headset, and they're talking to somebody in Atlanta. So I got 109 text messages, and I don't think they're telling me that they love me. So, but like I said, it is what it is. I'm not going to go to bed tonight worrying about the home run call. There were other opportunities, other things we could have done as coaches and players. I realize, where we are as a program. This is part of it. This is. I'm not going to name programs, but if you do a little research and you study a little bit about college baseball, there's going to be some tough losses. The reason they're tough is because you're in these games. This is my 7th Super Regional. 3 times I've lost Game 3. Don't coach college baseball if you don't want this. This is what we want. This is what we sign up for. The kids who come to Louisville, this is what they want. And as high as the highs are, the lows are tough. But you can only experience the lows because you've experienced the highs. And I don't enjoy it now, but I love this. This is fun. And competing, with a chance to go to Omaha, man, this is a lot of fun. And I hope our players enjoyed it as much as I did.
For the players who this was their last game at home, your thoughts on that group?
I always tell them when we go out to the outfield when the season ends, I try to never prepare for this, You don't want your mind to go there. So it'll hit me, over the next few days. Obviously, you've heard me talk a lot about Sutton and Lucas, and I was proud of Mike White. He had a great year, and Alfin's like a part of like 3/4 of my wins since I've been here. He's been here like 6 years, so gonna miss the seniors, and but they left their mark. I think they left the program better than when they got here, and that's a challenge for all recruits and future players coming here. Can you leave it better than when you got here?
All right, guys. Thanks.
Last thing, because these are the times you're glad you're a Christian. These are the times you're glad you have a spiritual faith. You hear me quote the Bible when we win. I'm not perfect. I'm a sinner, but I love God, and I know He loves me, and He's blessed this program, and we'll be back.